Hey everyone, this is Jamie. So I know I usually do like political commentary and different trans issues on my channel, but originally I kind of wanted to do both that and makeup, and I've had quite a heavy week, and I figured why not talk about my palettes? You can't see all the pile because if I put it too low, then it's not very aesthetically pleasing. So you'll have to like deal with having some surprise on what palettes awaits you. Yeah, probably something like that. Anyway, so I'm gonna start. If you like me, if you like my videos, if you like makeup, or my usual commentary, my usual talks, which take formats of me talking about different trans LGBT issues, gay issues as well, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so with makeup, uh, I have been doing makeup for so long that I don't even know. It's been something like 8 years, I don't know, of intense makeup. If I'm 27, I started when I was like 17, so 10 years even. And I started off with like doing mostly like just like the cat eye, which Alexa Chung started doing a bit later, but I was kind of a bit before that and before people started like doing those. And I would do it every day on the bus, which was a sort of like routine for me. I'm really sorry about the dog barking. It's like nearly 40 degrees here, so it's impossible not to have open windows right now. And my makeup journey kind of just kept starting and kept increasing, kept going. So I went like from soft looks to stronger looks, from to this where I just grab and I do my eyebrows. And in general, my hands shake as well, so sometimes I can't be fucked, and I'm like, okay, the line's wrong. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna work with it. So that's what I've been doing recently. So if you don't like my brows, it's intentional. My hands shake. I like graphic brows. Thank you. Back to the palettes. So I started off. There's this really good website. I don't know if I should link, but anyway, because I'm in Portugal, obviously a lot of the things that I buy are from Spanish websites or Spanish owned websites, and one of them is Mackie Beauty, which has I found them out because they have Jeffree Star, and then I got recommended um, by this other like beauty store which we have in Portugal called Pluri Cosmetics, and one of the assistants or shopping assistants, whatever, she was like, "Yeah, try them out. They're really good." Like I order at least like once a month, and they're great. And I'll get to them in a bit more in a second because I have two palettes here, which are double, and I'll get to that. So when I wanted a palette, I really wanted this one. It's Makeup Obsession, meaning it's another one of those enormous amounts of Makeup Revolution brands. I wanted to get like some gray tones, and I got it. It's really small, but it helps me understand that I do vibe with gray tones. So even though like the colors are really small, and I keep this just to have some, protection. They're really good, and it's a good palette. I just wish it was bigger and had more variety because as much as I enjoy different palettes, I do prefer when there are more colors and there's more variety, so I can like look at everything at once and choose a shade, whether it's transition or whether it's like for my entire eye. So I don't reach for my small ones, and I do not like that brands are going towards small ones, even though I do have a lot of small ones, and I have some palettes which I really enjoy. Next is this Essence one. So it's quite used, and I haven't actually reached that much for it. But when I do use it, it's mostly for the blue, which I've hit pan on, but I'm not sure if you can see it. And the glitter one, and this one is a really good dupe for KVD Lolita for Vida, which I have, and which is one of my favorite palettes. So whenever I feel bad dipping into that one, I dip here. And in general has quite a few shades, but that's all I can say. Like it's a good formula. It's a good dupe for a lot of those colors in the KVD one. It's just that I didn't pan all my colors there, so I reached for this one and I wanted a blue like this one. So this palette was bought with that in mind. So yeah. Okay, the TooFaced Chocolate Gold. This was an odyssey. I really wanted this palette, but it was really, really expensive, so I had to save up. And I'm a part for ages. And I don't regret it. I've used it a lot. I really enjoy the color story. I'm trying to understand, like, how do you show without, like, showing the mirror? Anyway, so you see the color story, it's really used, and I really love it. The only con I would say is that the mattes are better than the shimmers, but the shimmers work really well. But the problem with them is that they tend to kind of hard pan, but I've had this for quite a few years, to be honest. So I do understand that maybe I should have retired it, but I really love it. I can still use it. I use it. I love it. And it's really cute. And it's very good. And it just makes me want to buy more TooFaced. Even though I do not agree with so many things as a trans person, as a gay person, in general with TooFaced, but you know. And that's another thing, like with brands, people tend to cancel a lot of brands when they've got great products, when, I don't know, everyone has a different threshold, right? And with TooFaced, I know that their mattes, their nude stories will be the better ones in the market. So obviously I still reach for them sometimes, and I do wish that they were much less problematic for me not to hesitate to buy them, and that they had more places to buy from than fucking Sephora, which is a nightmare here in Portugal. So yeah. Okay, the next two are actually the same, and I've got a small story about it. So this is the Balm Day2Nite. So basically what happens was it comes to the black primer, right? And when I got the first one, it didn't have the black primer. So what happens was I instantly messaged Mackie Beauty, the one I mentioned. So here you go. Here you have the black primer, and this one I don't have it. I swear. I'm just too lazy to also open this one. And they replaced it instantly. They sent it out. It was speedy. I literally have nothing bad to say about Mackie. They really deliver really fast, and they're amazing. And maybe I should like link them below because I really love them. And when it comes to this one, the black primer is really good. It's an innovative thing, and I wish the Balm was. They are already creative, and I wish they were more creative, and I wish I'd get more stuff by them, but obviously, you know, it happens. Also, I have to say that I am allergic to certain formulas. So, for instance, like I'm really allergic to Urban Decay, and that's why a lot of the palettes which I got were like substitutes for Urban Decay, which I've had and I've loved because I loved my Naked Reloaded, and that's probably one of the best palettes ever, but it really makes me allergic. It makes me cry, and I've probably nearly hit pan before I like yeeted it. And yeah, so that one was so good that I just stayed with it for a really long time and kept using it even though my eyes were like bleeding at that point, and specifically during summer. So no Urban Decay formula works on me, and I stay away from Urban Decay. And it's kind of sad because Urban Decay was the first brand which I noticed and I really wanted to buy for myself. And thankfully I didn't at the time. I bought some other things, and yeah, so I have to be thankful for that. Now this, I'm sure you've seen this all over Instagram. I got scammed. That's how you talk about these things. So they were like, yeah, pay for the shipping, and it was just when those like scams started. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. And to be fair, I did get good brushes by them. Just that I wouldn't buy them. And nothing wrong against shipping from China, for the record. Because I do see a lot of people canceling, oh, you can't support this brand, they sell things in China. It's like, God forbid they sell things to people, you know? So, about this one. I reach for it when I need shimmers. The shimmers are good. It's basically a dupe for Naked 2, I think, by Urban Decay, which I did not have, but I still found this cute and I wanted it. And this was like one of the things I wanted to get. So if I want like a shimmer and I feel different, I just grab for this one. Otherwise, I don't grab it. It's too shimmery and I don't enjoy just shimmers. And when you use all the shimmers just from this palette, it becomes a shimmer mess. So, but it's cute for a scam, I guess. Okay, this bad boy. So I wanted some gray mattes because I didn't have enough in the Makeup Revolution, which is Makeup Obsession. Now, okay, we're working with it. And I got this Catrice matte one, and I've actually recommended this one to other people on Reddit because the mattes are really good. They're not powdery. They work really well, and I do reach for it. And sometimes before, when I got some banana powder to use as highlight, I would use this one, but it was way too heavy because it's an eyeshadow, obviously, to highlight my stuff. And in general, it's for when I want to reach for gray mattes. It's really good. It's just that recently I've been feeling more colorful. So. Okay, I am obsessed with KVD. Like, I am heavily, heavily obsessed. That's why I keep packages on certain things, and one of them is this. So, when my Urban Decay, well, when I realized that I do have an allergy and I should do something about it, I was like, what about my favorite colors? What to do about those, right? And I got this bad boy. And it's really cute. I'm just really nervous, that's why I'm taking ages to open, and I also recently did my nails. So it has the best colors of the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. So I have them all here. I recently just got this, that's why it's not panned yet. So it has this really good shimmer. It has a purple, which is nearly identical to the Lolita one, but it's still good. This is the color I really wanted, and this is the one I bought it for. And it was like $10 on their website, so I was like, yeah, I'm surely gonna throw it in. And in general, I did like this massive KVD haul a while ago. It took like a month to arrive, okay? And in Sephora here, it's quite expensive. Like for that price that I paid for it to ship in a month, which wasn't advertised on their website, so I had no idea that it would be shipped in a month. So I waited a month, and I got some for like 8 products for the price which I would get in Sephora for like 2. And Sephora Portugal is just rubbish. Like every time you walk in, you get judged for not like buying TooFaced for some reason. I'm like, okay, this is a really weird strategy. So yeah, I do not vibe with Sephora here at all. And yeah, and I'm happy that KVD is expanding, that they're, well, expanding in Europe, I mean, because now they're on, I think it's called a website called Feel Unique, and I've been eyeing it as well, and I've been wondering whether I want the new palette and or not, because I'm not exactly vibing the color story, but I really love their formula, and their formula is my favorite, along with Jeffree's, but I prefer the KVD stories, color stories a bit more than that. So, okay, another Essence one. So I kind of wanted like some grungy greens. That's how the kids call them these days. So this one is really good, to be honest. Like, I have nothing to complain other than the fact that I should reach for it more. So Essence kind of really, really stood up with their ideas of what eyeshadows are, and they're really good. And which is a shame, like, for our brands, because, for instance, I really love Kiko Milano, and I do stand them so much that everyone's like, oh, you're like a poster boy for Kiko at this point. And Kiko is the only thing that has really bad eyeshadows, and I feel like they should improve, but they have amazing eyeshadow sticks. So I'm like, yeah, you're forgiven. Okay, this one took ages to arrive as well, and so it got sent to the capital, then got sent to Porto, then back to Lisbon, then Porto, then back to me. So that was like, okay, that is whack. And I ordered this from the UK Anastasia website back before. Well, you can see that it's the Riviera palette, so obviously this was way before Brexit. Now, what I don't like about this palette, do you see how much I've panned it? Do you bloody see it? Like, this thing got pans like within the first uses. It's the colors are pretty, but they stay in my skin. Um, I really love it, and I reach a lot for it, as you can see, but oh man, it's just not worth it. Like, it's really good, and it's the only Anastasia palette I have. I love it, but I would not repurchase anything by Anastasia. And I don't like the current Nervina stories. I mean, like, color stories. I don't like anything they're doing right now, and the brow freeze is atrocious. I'm sorry. Okay, this is probably my most used palette ever. So this is the Lolita for Vida. I loved it so much that I think all I did was order it from the US website, and it was the only thing I ordered from that package, I think. So I really wanted this, and I got it once it went on sale. I got it once Kat Von D left. So I was like, finally. Because, well, back in the days, I really regret that I didn't get the Divine palette. And in general, Kat had good ideas for the brand, it's just that she herself wasn't a good idea. So yeah, and I did say that I have a few colors here duped for this so that I don't spam this to the end. Okay, so it looks like this. It's very well used. If I'm in doubt of what colors to wear and I don't feel like wearing red or any shade of orange, which I have in the Blood Sugar palette, it's this bad boy. So I use this. It has glitters, it has shifts, it has mattes, it has everything, and it's stunning. If you want any look, if you want like a very bright look, if you want a neutral look. So like even when I want like a neutral look, a neutral soft look, I go for this. And I love it. I don't know, it's my favorite palette forever, and I was even thinking if I should like get a second one and like in case it goes away. But I realized that it's good to vary once you finish a palette and then you go for something else. So yeah. And also I want to say that this is a collection over years. Please don't think that I get this by PR codes. I literally wait for sales. And then I just do it, and everyone has things they just spend money on. And one of the things I spend money on is palettes or makeup, and I really, really, really dig out for the sales. I look for numerous websites, I collect codes, which I can find, I Google codes, and yeah, and this is where I keep my lipsticks and everything, if you ever wonder what's this pink thing here. Okay, this is the Edge of Reality palette. Now, when I first saw this, it's also by KVD, I was like, this color story does not look good. And I was like, okay. And then I saw it on sale. And it had this promotion with their mascara. Oh my god, their mascara. Yeah, I still have it in the box because I'm an idiot. I really love it, and it's the only thing that it works for my lashes. Like, for real. Nothing else works. Like, everything else is just falls out, sweats through, does not hold my lashes, and my lashes are very non-existent. So this is like the holy grail for me. So I saw this one paired up with this one as a promotion, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting this. because I like the formula, I like some of the colors, and in general, it's a very, very good palette. Like, don't get discouraged by the cheap packaging, because it is kind of cheap and not their best, but it's cute. For real, like, once you get it, it's really cute. And in general, with KVD, I think you need to understand that their formulas are the best in the market, so. I don't know what's happening with the Apple Balm foundation, I'll be real with you. And I don't really use foundation. Like, the foundation I use is literally Studio Fix by MAC, which is a powder plus foundation, so. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the Jeffree Star part. If you don't like Jeffree Star, please leave. Because I don't want dislikes, I don't want anything like that. But yeah, if you leave a dislike, you know, who am I to blame? So this, I went from not wanting this to wanting it to not wanting this, and then I managed to get it on Beautywear for some for like 20 euros. I'm not kidding. It took ages to arrive. It was a bit either before or after Brexit, so I had to pay customs. I had to wait on customs. But do I regret it? I do regret the fact that I ordered from the UK. Yes, I regret the UK as a general. I'm sorry. But I do not regret this palette. Oh my god, I do not. I'm wearing it now, but I watched the stream and I was like doing stuff all day, so it's, and I don't have the best camera, people. Like, for real, I just prefer to film it from my computer because it's easier to upload. I'm that lazy. So I have the already, you can see my elements in there, so we can have some more problematic moments. Right. So this one isn't panned yet. I say yet because I'm very surprised that it's not panned yet. I really love it. I love all the reds. I don't know. It changed my world so much that I use more reds than I use any other color. And it's just gorgeous. I guess if to choose, the ones I really like is Fresh Meat, O Positive. Coma is gorgeous when it comes to like here, and I really love it. I really love Donor. It's a beautiful gold, and it's like a dark gold compared to the chocolate gold in the TooFaced, which I use when I want a really bright gold. I don't know, the whole red rose, so Picture, Soda, Fresh Meat, Blood Sugar, Extraction are stunning. Tongue Pop is beautiful mixed with something else. O Positive, Candy Floss, Sweetener, Cake Mix, Ouch, Intravenous, Roots Canal, Cavity. I'm naming all of them at this point, they're all gorgeous. So if you don't have it, like, I would really recommend it. And right now they've got the blood sugar anniversary, so you can get the white packaging and you have more chances of getting it, really. I hope it never gets discontinued because this is stunning. And obviously the box is stunning, everything is stunning about it. When it comes to Jeffree, I have spoken about it numerous times, and I also enjoy lipstick next artistry, and I do understand that, for instance, I'm not supporting Morphe, but I'm supporting Jeffree Star. But at the same time, I really supported always Jeffree's artistry. And I do understand, but at the same time, when you hear what people say, you kind of feel really uncomfortable, specifically right now with Jeffree, like with people wanting him to die after the car crash and everything. And it's just like, that is not okay. Like, how am I supposed to even listen to BS, you know, when people are literally just like calling him names for being in a car crash? But I talked about it in depth in another video, so I do support Jeffree. At least the makeup endeavors. But I do understand that Jeffree has done his problematic past and etc. Also, shout out to James Charles, needs to catch up on the drama, but that fucker belongs in jail. Child fucker for real. Okay, next. This should have never gotten discontinued by Jeffree. Ever. So this is the Northern Lights highlighter palette. It's a palette, so that's what's here. Okay, my biggest regret about this is the fact that you really need to use fingers on this. This is the only reason I don't use it that much. You can barely see the stars. It has a lot, and a lot, and I've used it a lot. So I've used it for my whole face. I've used, like, for real, I've had a blue face full of below freezing. I don't know why he discontinued it, but at the same time, he really charges a lot for the highlighter. So when this was out, this was a steal and a must. Probably the best one is Alaskan Ice, for sure, because I'm pale. So yeah, this one's good, but I understand that he probably discontinued it due to money reasons, because you just get a better deal with this one. And obviously it reminds him of Nathan, I guess. So this brings me to my last one. Bam. The Morphe Jeffree Star one. Ta-da! Right. I got it right when Morphe put Jeffree on their discount stock. And I was like, I am getting this. I am so getting this because this is on sale and I heard that this is thickening. Bitch, it is. So this one's really used as well, as you can see. It's used, it's loved, I love it. And it used to be my go-to palette, but right now I'm reach more for Blood Sugar and I always reach for Lolita or Vida. But in general, this one is so good. It's just that I've done so many looks with every fucking color that I'm a bit bored of it right now, but it's stunning. And it's really good. It has amazing glitter. I prefer the glitter to the matte here, but they're both amazing. Okay, so I really thought that this would take me an hour rather than half an hour. And I was really scared of like talking about the first small palettes in the beginning because they obviously would pile properly. So yeah. So I wanted to say thank you if you watched this video. I really hope you enjoyed me rambling about something which isn't too politically LGBT charged because I still enjoy my makeup. My makeup is my outlet. My makeup is my life. My makeup is a part of who I am, and it is a big part of my identity as well as a man. So I do not believe that makeup is just for women. I do get angry at brands when they don't have men in their ads. I do get really angry that people think that makeup is just a feminine thing when it's not. I find it as a very masculine thing. It helped me embrace my masculinity. It helps me be myself. And whenever I feel down, I just do my routine or I do any part of makeup and I feel better. I feel like my world is a bit more together. So yeah, makeup really saves me. It helps me every day, and that's why I do makeup every day. So I'd like to say again, thank you. Please like, please subscribe. Um, Thank you for everyone who subscribed last week, and I'm sorry if I didn't do a heavier video this week, but it really means a lot to me, and I get really, really speechless on such things. Like, for real, I'm very, very intimidated by comments, in a good way, and any praise due to past views. So it really means a lot to me when I see myself succeed, even if it's something small. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.